Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. France with the corner, they're first. Chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's no flag. And across it goes. Oh, what a mistake!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Zaire Emery. Klaus picks it up out wide. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. France have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. And the shot's on here. Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nicely spread. Conte. Ceballos. Alexander-Arnold. So what can they make of this? And here's Bellingham. Might be danger here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ceballos. And here's Bellingham. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Alaba plays it short. Got nowhere to hide after that one. Really fierce, close defending. And now they can spring out of defence. Rudiger. And here's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. Brahim Diaz. And it's Ceballos. He's having a go. Oh my word, that is quite something. He's got himself an absolute peach. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different...
Can he finish? It's hit the upright. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Doué. Zaire Emery. He's looking wide. That's very neat. Digne made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Ceballos, and it's Ceballos, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué, this is promising. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at here, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post, and he's quick to get it clear again. Ceballos looking understandably energised after his goal. Dink through, tries a shot, and yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And that's the second half started. Alaba. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. And it's Ceballos. Mbappe. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. Terrific header off the post. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Pinches it off him. Alaba. Madrid finding their passes. Saliba. Gently done. Mbappe is herring after that one. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Now he's got space here. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. Brahim Diaz. Digne. Mbappe. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe just eases him off the ball. And it's Ceballos. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out and a shot!
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Madrid
24,
have their third corner.
le numéro 9, le numéro 25, le numéro
Klaus
18.
gets it away.
À leur place,
France
le numéro 20,
have the chance
le
to go the
numéro
other
12,
way.
Le numéro 26, le numéro 6. Changement.
And that has left him in a heap. France still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Barcola. Alaba does really well to win the ball there. He can get that clear. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's away. Great chance! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Changement en cours.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bellingham. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. It's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And it's Rudiger. "75 minutes played." Played back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. And that has been cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fofana is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. Tchouaméni, too strong for his opponent there. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Koulibaly. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Rodrigo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Out to the right. He's on it, can he get away? And the keeper's given it away.
3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Bellingham. And they've got rid. Has a look and plays it forward. Digne clears. And that will be it. France proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Off the post! Tchouaméni, Bellingham. Carvajal. And it's Rudiger. For Valverde. And he's forced to go back. Eder Militao. And that's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. And it's Carvajal. Lovely feet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. Eder Militao. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, played right into his path. And the ball is out of play. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. He has a look up. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. France have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Tchouaméni. And here's Rodrigo. Tries to pass it through. Carvajal has it out wide. Big header! He's delivered all right! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
The ball's gone astray. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Digne. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
It'll be a throw-in. Eder Militao. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, super chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Valverde. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Digne tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Carvajal, and that intercept. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? He's got it all! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
France grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bellingham wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zaire Emery. That's been cut out, well played. Carvajal.
France have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
He's having a shot! And again! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 18.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
France still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kolo Muani. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Tchouaméni. Ceballos. And Rodrigo. Nice looking ball. Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! That's going to go a long way. And the shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Brahim Diaz really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Changement en cours.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be...
Shot, surely! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, well played, well played. Fofana has a shot! He's beaten... And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Barcola duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
France are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Fofana looking to run onto it. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Passing is crisp and sharp, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kolumuani. Deep into stoppage time, looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And now he has two.
Attention, changement.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So all square with almost... That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
L'intention du président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête aujourd'hui son anniversaire de mariage. Merci pour lui. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 3, Digne.
Into extra time we go.
Le numéro 22.
France displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Barcola gets into a good position. Mbappe, there's the shot! Oh yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rodrigo. Strong running down that left flank. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kolumuani receives it in a wide position. And here's Mbappe. Barcola touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And he's straight offside. Ceballos. Tchouaméni opts for safety. And it's Rudiger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Camavinga. Played out wide.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Now it's Rodrigo. He's on it. Decent chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Mbappe.
Half-time, extra time. Mbappe is the hat-trick hero and the man most responsible for this spectacular turnaround. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tchouaméni looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Abako, real chance! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Tchouaméni.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
I think we're just about done here. And it's Camavinga. And Carvajal. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball.
Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Tchouaméni. Carvajal. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made its way to him. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tchouaméni. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Goal! France!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.
So, a breakthrough already. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Valverde. Carvajal could try cutting inside here. And it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball.
Decent chance! Off the post! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's been taken short. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. He's had a shot! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Madrid take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Thuram. Mbappe, he shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Valverde! Oh, it's hit the post. Decent hit from there.
Oh, there was real venom behind that. All the keeper could do was watch it sail by.
Tchouaméni. Carvajal. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Carvajal. Brahim Diaz gets into a good position. And he's in on goal. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Tchouaméni. Some really good ball movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zaire Emery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Valverde. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to clear it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Thuram.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Temps additionnel.
Now it's
3 minutes.
Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back. He's in space and looking for options. Rudiger. And Carvajal. And that'll be the final action of the first half. France are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Madrid get the ball rolling in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Zaire Emery. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Doué. Good ball, good take. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Ball is over the line. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Tchouaméni, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. Conte. Now it's Thuram. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending.
Conte! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Conte clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That has not gone well. Tchouaméni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He shifted it to the flank. Tchouaméni. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Le
actually.
numéro 25. Le numéro 18. À leur place, le numéro 12.
Mbappe on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Camavinga. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Plenty to aim at here. Dembele did well to stay calm there.
Changement.
Madrid have their second corner now. Ceballos plays it short. Oh, that's neat. And he skips past his man. Now this could be a... Vinicius Junior! And now they can spring out of defence. Upamecano. Oh, can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out for a throw. And it's Camavinga. Rodrigo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Colomwani. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's forced to go back. Tchouameni. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Rodrigo. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's managed to get rid. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Changement en cours.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Barcola. Knocks it out wide. And he welcomes it in. Rodrigo. And it's Ceballos. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Changement pour la France. Le
Well, this
numéro
looks
7.
promising in terms of distance and angle.
Le numéro
Rodrigo! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rodrigo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcola gets into some space. Barcola stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Iñigo with a real chance here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
He's having a go. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Nicely spread. Lovely bit of skill. This looks promising. Mbappe! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally, but does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 3.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And it's Camavinga. Opts to play it back. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now Mbappe. No foul, says the referee. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Vinicius Junior. Colomwani looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Mbappe. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. He's on it, can he get away?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And smartly reclaimed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior.
Such good technique.
And he's intervened well there. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Mbappe is first to take the long walk. And he does it with poise.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
And so the captain steps up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
France with the chance to go 2 up. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Klaus will take the 3rd penalty. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Vinicius Junior is 3rd in line. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Hernandez is the 4th man to step up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Rodrigo is 4th up. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Barcola with the last of the first 5 penalties. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Madrid must score here to stay in it. It's in, he's kept them in it. 3 each. Some can barely watch here, every kick potentially pivotal.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Camavinga is the 2nd of the unscheduled takers.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Madrid are looking to save match point. Saved! And there's your hero! France have won it by the barest of margins. 2 sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.